Hello, my name is Tony Nichols and I'm the Federal Programs Director for Nicholas County Schools, and I'd like to welcome you to some of our learning sessions that we're going to be doing. We have several of our finest teachers in the county that have volunteered to do some reading and some math lessons especially. We'd like to thank SCTV for broadcasting these sessions. We're hoping to continue them over the summer as well, and we are hopeful that this is going to be a big help to those students that we have that don't have a whole lot of network access. These sessions will be broadcast through Chantel, so we'd like to also thank them for their help and support. For those who don't have Chantel service, you can check the SCTV website and Facebook page, and they'll be running these sessions as well. So we hope that these will be helpful for our students and help us continue to show progress and achievement for our students.
Good morning, boys and girls. My name is Teresa Dennison, and I teach kindergarten at Panther Creek Elementary. And today I'm here to talk to you about something I know you're all familiar with because it's the reason why we're all home right now. We're going to talk about germs today. So I'm going to start out, I'm going to read a couple pages in this book, and then we're going to do a few experiments with talking about germs. So, germs on their fingers, germs one can't see, those germs that linger, that won't let us be. Germs are like weeds, some pretty, some trouble, but germs on our hands are not good when they double. Germs can cause wheezing and sniffles and sneezing. Germs can give rashes that aren't very pleasing. All right, so we're going to do a little experiment. I'm going to get my hands wet and put some glitter on them to show you what happens when we have germs. Okay, so you can see my hands. I have glitter on my hands, but we're going to say that these are germs. So when you have germs on your hands and you touch things in your environment, you touch paper, you touch pencils, you can see that you get germs on those surfaces. So that's why it's really important that we need to wash our hands. But what happens if I just come over to the sink and I just rinse my hands real fast under the water? Did the germs go away? No, I still have germs on my hands. So what do I need to use to make those germs go away? We've been talking about it a lot on the news. Yeah, we need to use soap. So I'm going to use soap. And remember, we need to wash our hands with soap for 20 seconds. So you could count to 20, you could sing the happy birthday song or the ABC song, but I'm going to turn on some warm water. Going to get me some soap and lather up really nice, front and back, in between your fingers, under your fingernails. We want to wash them really, really good to get all those germs off of them. Because remember, we don't want to make ourselves sick, or we don't want to pass our germs to our friends. All right, let me dry them off and see if we got rid of the germs. Okay, look there. Germs are all gone. So that's why it's important we need to wash our hands to keep those germs off of them. Now we're going to do a little experiment here. And I'm going to put some water in this plate. And we're going to show why soap is so important. Let me just pour some more in there. Okay. Now I'm going to put some pepper. And this is something you could probably experiment at home if you ask your mom if it's okay if you use some water and some pepper. But I'm going to put quite a bit of pepper on there. All right. Now, we're going to see what happens when we add some soap to the pepper. And just think of the pepper as germs. And then what happens with the soap when we add soap to our hands? What do the germs do? Okay, so I'm going to put a dot of soap in there. And did you see that? The germs went away. So when we add the soap, see if we can get some more to go away. All right, when we add some soap, the germs all went whoop. They went away. So that's why it's very important for you to wash your hands with soap and water to get the germs whoop to go away from you. All right, one more thing we're going to talk about is what you need to do if you cough or you sneeze. Okay, because when I cough and I sneeze, droplets come out of my mouth or my nose, and you can't always see them. But I'm going to use some colored water to show you what happens when we cough and we sneeze and we don't cover our mouth. So if I was coughing and I had colored water, if I had this water, and I'm sneezing, it sprays out, and we can see we've got little droplets here. So that's what happens, boys and girls, when you cough and you sneeze and you don't cover your mouth. So when you cough and sneeze, you need to be very, very careful and hold your elbow up, cough in your elbow, or sneeze in your elbow, so we don't spread those germs out to our friends and our family. All right, so the last thing that I have is we've got our germ here, and this is what I want you to work on. This is what I want you to do at home every day. I want you to wash your hands with soap and water for 20 seconds. Sing the ABCs. Sing the happy birthday song. Count. But make sure that you scrub that soap in on your fingernails, in between your fingers, fronts and backs. Don't just get your soap and stick it under the water. We know what happens then. Those germs don't go away. All right, and then the next thing that's important to do, cover your coughs and sneezes, because we don't want them to spread. So that would make someone else sick. And one of the most important things is you need to avoid touching your hand, your nose, and your eyes, and your mouth. So I know a lot of you have wiggly teeth right now, and if you have to get in there and wiggle a tooth, make sure before you do that you wash your hands with soap and water, because we don't want to get those germs in our mouth. All right, so my lesson for you was about germs today, and what I want you to do is I want you to stay safe. So by staying safe, keep those germs away, wash your hands, stay home, and take care of yourselves. Love you. Bye.